I used to be in the Scouts, and they taught me a long, long time ago that if you scrunch up a little bit of newspaper or a few dry leaves, then get some kindling, little thin twigs, then slightly thicker twigs, and then even bigger twigs until finally you just chuck a great big log that you can find from somewhere, which actually runs from somewhere over here in the dark to somewhere over here in the dark, and you get fire. And I've built a fire for the first time in years out in the open air. Look at that, it's roaring, it's magnificent. Just takes the edge off the chill that is there. I'm camping tonight by a river. The river is over there in the dark, and my tent, I put my light on, is somewhere over here. There's my tent. There's OG Bear inside. And some shopping and my rucksack. And yeah, we're all set up there, and over there is my roaring fire. Magnificent. You know, you get this slight little buzz, this little warm glow of achievement when you've lit a fire out in the open air. Marvellous. You know, it's kind of the testosterone comes flooding back in. You think, hunter-gatherer, I've lit fire. Now, the thing is, catching something to cook on it, slightly more complicated. Had to settle for a few slices of cold meat from the butcher earlier on, and some bread and some pistachio nuts, and a bottle of Loire Valley Red. But still, there's still that sense of achievement when you've done something like this. Now all I'm waiting for is someone to come and tell me off. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny you do something like this and you still think that somebody somewhere, some job's worth, is going to appear from behind the trees over there, or maybe in scuba diving kit emerge from the darkened river and say, "You can't do that here, it's health and safety." You still wait for it. Oh dear, I do. I expect it any moment. Someone with a French accent, of course. I'm sorry, sir. Ce n'est pas possible ici pour light the fire. Non, parce que peut-être you burn down the local village or something like this. Oh, I don't know. We should just be allowed to get on with it, really, shouldn't we? Don't think there's any danger of anything happening here, because this is actually this fire, I have to admit, is actually embedded in a riverside barbecue thing. So the brickwork is definitely helping. But I did light the fire myself. I did find the wood myself. I did scrunch up the little bits of newspaper and the dry leaves and the kindling, and you know. So I'm happy with that. And hopefully, because we're in a barbecue thing, we'll be okay, and nobody's gonna disturb me in my tent over there underneath the tree. Just a few sounds of birds of prey or something out there. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, this is a happy moment and a warm moment. Oh, yeah, there's something about being sat in the open air with a bit of Vin Rouge. Ow, that's hot. Oh, done a good job there. Oh, that is, yeah, just makes the heart skip a beat or two. Staring up at you won't be able to pick it up on here, so I won't even bother. But the sky is quite clear. See lots of little stars. I can even see the plough. The Big Dipper over to my right. And some satellite floating across the sky. Somewhere near Montbazon, between Tours and Poitiers, in the southwest of France.